Hi everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. If you are not feeling well, then this is the time to take it easy, watch a movie, rest, and just focus a little bit on yourself. So I really hope you've had the opportunity to do that. Yesterday, I chatted a little bit about family and how your dynamics need to change after a chronic diagnosis so that you can continue to grow and strengthen your relationship. So, today I want to extend on that, but I would like to focus on friendships. Everyone who's suffered from a chronic illness for a very long time will know that their chronic illness almost acted like a friendship sieve. So, yeah, everything you don't want kind of filters out the bottom, and you're left with what's really important, and those are the friends that are there to stay and support you and love you. The biggest difficulty when you're starting out is that daunting realization that a lot of your friends may not actually really care for you. When those friends stop contacting you and stop giving you some form of support, um, then yes, it's really difficult, but it's also not a bad thing because it shows you from the off right that these are not people who are willing to, be with you through the rough times. So, what you're then left with is a very concentrated group of friends who become very, very close to you. I was very lucky that I really did maintain an incredible group of friends whom stayed close to me through these last 10 years. That's not to say I didn't lose a lot of friends, I did, but I'm not mourning it now because the friends who did stay, the ones who were willing to stick it out with me over the last 10 years, have become my family. And there's a love and a bond and a connection that I would have never been able to get if this didn't happen. You will most likely find yourself in a similar predicament because when you are tired and have very little energy, the idea of making superfluous conversation with people whom you're not really interested in starts to become less of a priority. And you will actually start to cut out the weeds in your life and start to really focus on people whom add value to your life and whom you can add value to in their lives. Much like your family, it's very important to keep open communication with your friends. So bring out the spoons, talk to them about how your energy is different, and talk to them about, the fact that if every day is different. There are a few things that create friction and frustration in friendships. And the main one is the fact that it's really unpredictable how you're going to feel the next day. So you may make plans, and depending on how well you are, those plans can often be cancelled or even forgotten if your memory isn't great. And unfortunately, that's just part of coping with chronic illness. It takes someone with fibromyalgia alone 5 times more effort to do the same task that it takes anyone else. So these changes can make your friends feel very, very unthought of if they're not aware of exactly what you're going through. So my best advice to you, if your main goal is to keep your friendship intact and strong, is to slowly realize and come to terms with the fact that adaptation is crucial, not only for your friend, but for you as well. You now have a different life with different requirements. So the way that you spend time with others has to change as well. And if you were going out every weekend with your friends and that's now no longer possible, then your friends will have to realize that maybe 3 weekends of the month you are at home, and then one weekend you go out if that's all you can handle. And vice versa, you need to understand that your friend doesn't know what you're going through. So your ability to openly communicate is really important, and your ability to provide alternative solutions is also important, because if they don't know what the problem is or what you're going through, how do they know what solutions to give? It's your it's your job to say, okay, I'm not feeling well. Instead of going out this weekend, come over to mine. We can order a pizza and we can just chill. And then explain that that's what you need, so that tomorrow you are not completely drained. One of the hardest things is spending time with friends and then coming home and feeling shattered, and then for the next day, week, or month even, your energy is completely depleted. So make it clear that the ways that you guys need to get together must change, and you'll find things that work for you within your friendship group. So um, I'm quite creative, and I always love a glass of wine. So I have had so some of the things that I really like doing with my friends is in summer having them all come over for a cocktail and to sit by the pool. It's easy for me because I can sit on a chair that's comfortable and I can be involved when I want to. And then when I'm tired, I can just go chill for a little bit. They'll understand, and they'll keep themselves, occupied while I'm resting. One of the things that I really like is just having them around. So I don't, my door is always open. If someone wants to just come, then they must just come. And if they want to work from my house, then they can work from my house. Or if they want to watch a movie or, have lunch or whatever, my door is open. And that is something that really makes me happy. And these are friends who you can 100% be yourself with. You don't have to make conversation if you're too tired. You don't need to go out of your way to accommodate them. They are not guests in your house, they are family. They look after themselves. And it's just nice to know that they're there. And then when you are ready to go out and you do want to do things, be a little bit sensible about where you choose to go. If you want to go dancing and you know that you're going to last a good old 10 minutes on that dance floor, make sure to choose a place that has tables and chairs or just good seating, so that you can actually stay. And your friends will start to kind of also gauge where and what you can do. The thing about true friends is that they don't really care what they're doing. They care about being with you and spending time with you. So, any friend who really cares about you will do this for you because they know that you would do the same for them. And it's your job as a friend to give back and show your appreciation for everything they do for you. And your friend will know that the way in which you can give back is different. So some of the things that I do is, when I can go shopping, then buy them their favorite sweets or treats or something that I know they like. Or I'm really good at all the girly stuff, so I'll paint their nails or give them a facial or whatever. But just something to show them that you care, and that you really appreciate their friendship. And now there's a final group of friends which I haven't mentioned, which are also really important. And those are all the friends you make along the way. Because when you are not feeling well, opening up and finding others who have gone through a similar journey, who have struggled, and who can really understand what you've gone through. You find you're able to connect with someone else on a very different level. And these are different friendships, but they are just as important, just as special. And one of the best ways to keep motivated and keep strong, because you've found someone who really gets you. So it's really important that you keep your eyes and heart open while after you are diagnosed, because there are other people out there who really need support, and whom you could really help. Chronic pain or not, we all have different friends from different walks of life who have added so much joy and benefit to our lives for different reasons. And, it should go both ways. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is to know how lucky you are to have them around you, and that it does take a little bit of effort from both your sides to keep the friendship strong throughout your lives. And if chronic pain or autoimmunity is one of the obstacles you get thrown, then it's just another obstacle that you'll have to learn to work through together, because your friendship is worth it. And I really am a firm believer in that. So thank you guys for listening in on today's post. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about anything I've spoken about, please feel free to pop them in the comment section below. If you have any other questions about friendship or anything along those lines, I'm happy to answer them. And if you've got any questions for professionals or for a mental health professional, for a doctor, whatever, also you can write it down, because I am going to be answering all those questions with a doctor at some point during my CRPS Awareness Challenge. So yeah, tomorrow is a really exciting day. It is International CRPS Awareness Day, and I have got something really special planned. I'm not going to tell you now, it is a surprise, but I'm definitely telling you that you should stick around and see what I've got planned, because it's pretty awesome. So yeah, have a really good Sunday, guys, and be well.